Hello and welcome to my new YouTube channel. That feels so weird to say. If you're new here, thanks for coming. If you follow me on Instagram, thanks for being here. I wanted to do a quick little get ready with me, chatty, get to know me type video. And I think that will be really fun to kind of just chat while I'm getting ready. I don't really have any guidelines or anything. So anyway, let's just get started. Okay, so I always like to prep my skincare every morning with my, moisturizers, my oils, my eye cream. So I've done all that, let my skincare kind of sink in for 30 minutes to an hour, however long I possibly can. And now I have this kind of sticky, dewy, I guess foundation to work with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with my face makeup. This is the It Cosmetics CC cream that I use literally all the time. It is my favorite probably face makeup because it layers really nicely. It's really lightweight, natural looking. So I just go ahead and blend this all over my face. I like to use a damp beauty blender. I'm sure you've heard this a million times, but it really truly does allow your moisturizer or whatever makeup you're using to penetrate into your pores a little better, especially if you're patting like this all over. I love it. So just to jump into the get to know me aspect, I am 23 years old. My birthday's in May, and my boyfriend and I live in this house together. We just bought it probably 3 weeks ago. Moved in, we're still getting all the decor process and all of that finished up. We have lots of renovations we want to do, which we will be filming and documenting on here. So my boyfriend Bryce, who if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you have met or seen, is actually 23 too. He's about 6 months older than me. Whenever I was a junior in college, I think I was a sophomore. I started my blog, and so I created a website, started taking pictures, in between classes, and grew my Instagram, started implementing tactics probably 2 years into it, where I was consistently posting, getting sponsored posts, negotiating with brands, that kind of all started happening probably 1.5 to 2 years ago. And then after I graduated college from Texas Tech in May of 2019, so a little over a year ago, I decided to just take it full time and see where it took me. So then I go in with this Tarte Creaseless concealer, and I like the Shape Tape a lot too, but this one has also been a favorite. I kind of just take it under my eye, and I am so not a professional, so I kind of just wing it every time. I do a little on the nose and then a little on my chin. Anyway, after graduating, I moved back to the North Texas area where I grew up. Bryce and I both did. We got an apartment together last year, and that was so much fun. We have 2 dogs. We have one that's sitting right here. He is a rescue. He's a pit bull boxer. And then we have a little puppy. She's actually, I think 8 months now, so not really much of a puppy anymore, but she is a pit bull as well. I feel like I should have done a Q&A on my actual Instagram stories to kind of gauge what information people are interested in, because I don't know. But anyway, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Hollywood Contour wand, and this thing intimidated the crap out of me to begin with, but it's so easy. It has a sponge on the end. You literally just apply it wherever you want more of that shadow contoured look. So I like to take it up here, and you really can't mess this up. In the beginning, I was really scared because I thought, oh my God, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it blends super nicely. Anyway, sorry, it got really dark in here. I just take the bottom of my beauty blender and I blend this shit out. And it ends up being a really nice sun-kissed, God, the lighting is terrible on that side. Nice sun-kissed look. You can blend it out as much as you want. Anyway, so yeah, I have an Instagram where I talk about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, lots of skincare, lots of dog content, like I said, lifestyle content, and it's really fun. but I kind of wanted to just dive into a little more lifestyle. I feel like that is probably my favorite thing to document, just because it's so fun and fun to get to know people on a different level. Of course, I love doing that, and so I feel like Bryce and I don't know, just want to share our experiences, our learning experiences. Like, we just purchased a house. We had no idea what that process looked like, and so we wanted to document that, and we want to document projects and trips and stuff like that. I think that it could be a really, really fun and exciting thing for us and for, I don't know, other people to follow. So one of the questions that I get asked literally all the time is how Bryce and I, like, how long we've been together, how we know each other, things like that. And we actually grew up in the same town, so we went to elementary school together. I'm just using this Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's probably like the most popular translucent powder you will ever come across. Everyone uses this and it is amazing. So I just take a little bit, tap most of it out because I like a dewy look, and just kind of fill it in the areas that get pretty, you know, oily throughout the day. Anyway, we went to elementary school together. We were good friends, and then in high school, we actually kind of just reconnected and started dating junior year. So we've been together for almost 7 years. I just realized I completely forgot to blend this in. And what's funny is that this is the area that I always forget. And so I will walk around and it looks like I have like insanely bad melasma or something, because there's just this dark spot. I don't know why. I just always forget that spot. And now that I'm thinking about it, I have like a few pimples. So I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Clear and Cover. It is just their like Sephora collection little acne, like it has salicylic acid cream concealer, and just put it on these bad boys. So it's actually gonna like treat the breakout while it covers it. Man, I hate that it got so dark in here. It was like a nice sunny, you know, view, and then it got cloudy all of a sudden. So, kind of more about my background. My entire family lives in the North Dallas area. I grew up in McKinney, Texas, which is like 30 minutes north of Dallas, and now we live about 10 miles away from where I grew up. So we bought a house in Frisco, and it's been great. We like the kind of like more low-key suburb vibe, but then you're still, you know, 20 minutes from Dallas. So it's great. You can just hop on the highway, you can be in Dallas in 20 minutes, and there's no problem. I forgot one of my favorite brushes. So next I go in with a little bit of like a contour powder. It's from this Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow. And if you can't tell, I freaking love this palette. It is such a nice like contour combo with highlight, and I use it every day. I just kind of go along the areas that I've already contoured with a liquid and just do a little bit of powder on top to give that really like nice sun-kissed look. Anyway, super close to Dallas, but then you also have like your family and friends really close by. All of our friends live in the Dallas area, mostly North Dallas, so that's been really fun. And then you're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from, you know, hotels and restaurants and stuff like that, which we honestly don't go to Dallas that often, just because we have so much going on here. So yeah, I like to do a little bit on my nose, and then I take a little bit more and I do like a kind of like a bronzy tone above my eyes. So yeah, as far as jobs go, I am a full-time, I guess, content creator, influencer, blogger, and that is quite possibly the best job that I could ever think of for myself. I love everything about it. It's so fun. Every day is a little bit different, and you get to like really dive into the creative aspect. So like I grew up doing fashion shows and like, you know, creating magazines and writing and drawing and painting. And so I feel like this is kind of just right up my alley. And the fact that I can monetize it and create an income off of it is pretty fabulous, if you ask me. So I'm very thankful that that was an opportunity that I could kind of jump on right out of college. And then Bryce is he majored in management of information systems. So he is from Texas Tech. We went to college together, thankfully. Business analyst for Epsilon here in the Dallas area. So he, since like the whole pandemic thing, has been working from home, and he's working from home till January. So that has been kind of like, in the beginning it was very interesting because obviously I work from home, and we kind of had to navigate like this work from home environment. We had the dogs, we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. It was just not the best situation just for both of us because I kind of have to be all over the place. I mean, we had a 1-bedroom, so like my office was literally the living room. And then he would have calls, and it was a chaotic like few months, just to say the least. That was the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and I just threw on a little bit more like eye shimmer. So I did this burnt orange and then this glistening color. I don't know if you can see that. This palette's dirty as anything, but I just like to smooth it all out, make it look very airbrushed in a way, you know what I mean? And then occasionally I will go in with a darker eyeshadow to kind of do like a little eyeliner look. So I like to take this one right here and just create like a soft little wing. So yeah, now that we live in we have a 3-bedroom house, which if you haven't seen my house tour, our new house tour, that is on our channel. I will link it below, but we have a 3-bedroom. So we decided to make obviously one our master bedroom, and then thankfully I was able to do like an office closet situation. We call it a cloffice, of course, but so yeah, we're working on that. I need a desk, some other things, otherwise I would be filming in there. But it's so unfinished right now. There's literally nothing in it but boxes. And then we have a guest bedroom, and so Bryce kind of like jumps from living room, my office, the guest bedroom, and it's way nicer. We also have a kitchen table now, so he can work there. But if he has calls, he usually takes them in one of the bedrooms, and it's been so much nicer. The dogs have a backyard, like it's so much better. I cannot tell you how frustrating it was. So we lived on the 10th floor of our apartment, which was great. We were above all these like bars and restaurants, and you know, our friends would come over. We'd just kind of like hop down to a restaurant. It was super, super nice. I loved our apartment, but with dogs, it just got so old, and then parking in a garage and having to like talk to your neighbors. So as much as I do miss it, I'm really thankful that we have like this backyard and this, you know, more room for less than what we are even paying. And we're investing, which is great. So then I'm going to do the Anastasia, this is the brow definer, and it just has that like nice tip at the end. And I just rub this into my brows. Like I do like flicks upward, so it creates more of like a brow effect. I do have my eyebrows microbladed, but I like to give them a little extra, you know. So when it comes to like, you know, daily work, I like to schedule out my day on a daily basis. So like, I don't like every day to be the same. I like to sleep in a little bit just because I do stay up pretty late. I'm like very much a night owl, and I cannot be up before 8. Like it's so physically hard for me to be up before 8. And I know that sounds probably really stupid, but so I like to get up, I like to work on emails, I like to just kind of get my day figured out, kind of planned out, and then start creating content, or if I have to, you know, go to an event. But every day is so different, and I think that's what I love about this job, is that it's not your typical, you know, 9 to 5, sit at a desk, where every day is kind of structured the same. You know, you have this meeting at this time. I like the creative freedom, and I don't know, it's just such a fun way to create content, work with brands, develop relationships with people online, which is so crazy to me. It's so crazy that you can meet people online that you have never met in real life, but become friends with them and feel like they are like one of your best friends. It's so crazy to me, and it's so cool. I don't know. I feel like I will never understand how many positives there are with this because it's kind of never ending. So I'm taking this Bushy Brow. I don't even know who this is by, Lime Crime. And I actually got this in a Revolve beauty box, so it is probably one of my favorites. I need to just go ahead and purchase the actual product from, you know, the brand, because I am almost out, but it is so nice. It just gives you that bushier, you know, it's an eyebrow gel, so it's going to gel your eyebrows up. And it has like a very lightweight little wispy wand. It's great. Of course, I forgot another necessary product, right, Kona? Right, Kona? You're so cute. I love you. I love you. Mm-hmm. She's such a girly girl. She loves all things makeup. Anything that I'm putting on my face, she's interested in, right? You want a little bit of makeup? A little bit of makeup? Oh my goodness, so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Yeah, you are just so pretty. Love it. Anyway, then I will finish up, well, I have to do lips, but I'll finish up with the CoverGirl. This is literally like a $7 mascara, and it is my go-to. I've tried all the drugstore, or all the high-end, you know, department store ones, and I just don't like them as much. And this one is $7, so like you lose it, you forget it, you just stop by CVS and you grab another one. So simple. So just to kind of dive into a little bit more like lifestyle, Bryce and I both, at our apartment, we worked out pretty consistently. However, since we've moved, we haven't found a gym that we like, or we don't even know what kind of gym we want. Like, I like boutique studios where, you know, you're focusing on cycling or bar or yoga or something like that. And he doesn't really like that. He wants like the free weights and the treadmills and just like your typical gym. So we're trying to figure out exactly where we want to work out, but typically we like to do cardio. He likes to weight train. I like to do kind of like resistance stuff. But we've been so bad lately. I swear. What are you doing? We are just off our workout game, and it affects me for real. Like, I don't know, I just feel so much healthier, so much stronger, so much more, I guess, confident whenever I am working out consistently, and I'm sure Bryce does too. But it also helps with his anxiety, which he has been struggling with, you know, for a couple years now. And so working out has been a game changer for that. Can you please stop? Can you please stop? I know you want some mascara. As far as like eating goes, I mean, we try to eat healthy. He's gluten-free, he has celiac, so he eats probably way healthier than I do. I eat a lot of like processed, well, not really processed, but carbs and breads and things of that nature. But we do try to like eat in. We try to pick things that are a little more health conscious. So we shop at Whole Foods, you know, they don't really have many processed foods there. So we try to stick to things like that. We cook in probably 2 to 3 nights a week, but then we love to eat out too. We go with our friends, we go with our family, like we're constantly eating out. So we've been trying to be better at it though. Okay, this is my favorite lip liner, and it's totally worn out, but this is the PillowTalk by Charlotte Tilbury. This is, I think, everyone's favorite lip liner. It's just a nice, like, solid, natural looking lip color. Can I help you? And I do have my lips filled. So in the past year, I've had 2 half syringes, so a full syringe in the past year, and I love it. It has been a game changer for confidence and just feeling, I don't know, better about yourself, which I am totally all for. And it is not too bad. It lasts like 6 months. And it, like I said, if you just have any desire to do it, I would say 100% go for it, because it has changed my just overall like mental, you know, I just feel better with it. So before I had tiny lips. I have always been made fun of for my lips, and it's nice to have something that can just boost them, you know what I mean? And then I like to finish up, usually I'll just do like a little sugar lips. These are like colored lip treatments, and they do have SPF in them. This is the shade Nude, which is a really nice color, especially with this lip liner. Just blends super well. And these are very hydrating. I love like a dewy, hydrated feel. I'm just gonna move this so you can kind of see the color a little bit better. And that is about it. This is probably, you know, what I do on a daily basis. Sometimes I won't do like a little wing, sometimes I won't do as much lip, but this is pretty basic and I love it. I think it's perfect, like glam but everyday look. If it were nighttime, I would throw on a little bit darker of an eyeshadow, maybe do a darker eyeliner and a little more bronzer, and you're basically good. I know this video was kind of all over the place. I didn't really have like, I wanted it to be a little more natural, just get ready with me. So if you guys have any recommendations or any other questions that you want to ask that I can answer, definitely let me know and I'm happy to answer those. Maybe do another get ready with me where it's a little more like specific questions being answered. But I kind of just wanted to introduce myself, give a little more insight as to like who I am, why I'm starting this channel. And yeah, if you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. I will leave the link below. Anyway, see you guys later.